Hello and welcome to video number 3. This is the introduction to Facebook ads, the 2014 revised version. So let's talk about mindset. Before I want you to jump in and start creating Facebook ads, I want you to get into the right mindset. So what is that mindset? That mindset is quality over quantity. This is not about how many likes you can get to your Facebook page. This is about how many likes you can convert into fans that really love your stuff, and that therefore once you do that and you can increase the engagement, you will be able to increase your sales conversions in the long run. Now obviously you need to know what your end objective is. So what is your objective? What is your end goal? What do you want to sell? Do you want to sell something? Do you want to get them to the fan page and maybe sell some sort of affiliate products from that point on? Or do you want to get them to your squeeze page and get them onto your list and then get them off the Facebook site? So there are many different avenues that you could take. You could be selling a product. You could get people just to fill out a form for CPA offers where you get pay per lead or pay per zip code and things like that. So there are many different avenues. So I want you to think, what is your end goal? Plus, in addition to that, I want you to have an idea of who the person you will be reaching. In other words, what are the demographics? Now, you don't have to get the nitty-gritty demographics right now because we're actually going to show you how to do that in a few videos after this. But I want you to have an idea of what type of person will be coming to that fan page. You know, what keeps them up at night? What do they look like? What are their likes? What are their dislikes? And things like that. What are their struggles? What are their pains? Because if you can understand that, then you will be able to create content that will allow you to reach them, engage with them, for them to feel parts of your community. So it's not about just driving traffic to your site. It's about communicating with living, breathing human beings who have problems that they want you to solve, or they have a like that they're fanatic about. They're fanatic about specific topics that you might be fanatic about. So I would highly recommend that you stick with promoting a product or an affiliate product that you enjoy, that you're passionate about, because it'll just be so much easier, it'll be much more fun, and you'll make a lot more conversions and money later down the road. So that's just a little bit there. So we're right on video number 1. Video number 2, we're going to talk about the different types of ads which are going to help you achieve your objective. Now, if we go over to here and advertise on Facebook, it'll ask you what kinds of results do you want for your ads. Now, Facebook's goal is to help you achieve your end goal. So if you understand what your end goal is, then you'll have a better idea of which one of these you can choose. Now, I will be specifically focusing on page post engagement, which basically allows you to boost your posts and increase your likes, comments, shares, video plays, and photo views. So if you go to your Facebook fan page and you create a status message, for example, and you'll notice that most people don't see it. But with the page post engagement, Facebook, at this point in time, you pay about $5 and they will show it to as many fans as possible, which you have to be aware of, what post should you use this on, which one should you not. So I'm going to give you some ideas on that. Page likes is another different type of result that we will be focusing on. You can do clicks to websites, you can do website conversions that I've heard sometimes work, sometimes don't. You can do app installs, you can do app engagement, you can do event responses to promote your specific event. And you can also do offer claims, which allows you to promote offers you created, kind of like Groupon offers and things like that. Except these are offers that you have yourself. Now, I'm going to be specifically focusing on this one and this one because my goal here is to keep the traffic within Facebook itself. If you can sell within Facebook, not directly sell, because with social media, that's a totally different animal. You can't sell directly, but more on that later. But what we found is your conversions can actually increase if you promote something within the Facebook fan page. Now, sending them to a third-party site, you can actually do that. As you can see, you can send clicks to your website, but unless you really know where the person is in terms of their mindset, in terms of exactly what they're thinking, then what we found is usually these two work more. So we're going to be focusing on these two here. And that brings us to video number 3, which is demographics of your audience. The way that you can increase your clicks and lower your bid cost per like is through understanding the demographics of your audience. If you know how to pinpoint a certain type of person on Facebook, it will appeal to them and therefore they will like it. If you just blast it to everybody, then you're going to get a low click-through rate, and that's just not going to help your ad campaign. Video number 4 is ad rules, what you can and cannot do. Our goal here is to get your ads approved and get you understanding how to do that. So you got to understand what you cannot do and what you can do so that you understand your limitations and thereby customizing your ad campaign to the rules. And that brings us to video number 5, which is gathering all your information. Now that we have laid out the groundwork, what we can do now is simply gather all the information like the title, the call to action, the description, or the title and call to action can be the same thing. The description, and should it be long, should it be short, things like that. And then gather the images. Where can you get the images for your Facebook ads? What images can you use? What images can you not use? And other questions will be answered in that specific video. And that brings us to video number 6, which is ad type. This is the promote the page, which is getting likes to your fan page, which would this be this specific objective right here. And that brings us to video number 7, which is ad type and boosting the page's post. And like I said, there are specific pages, posts on the page that you want to boost, and there's specific posts that you don't want to boost. And boosting merely means that, let's say you have 2,000 fans, and if you're posting a status message, not all of those 2,000 fans are going to see your status. Now, with the feature of boosting that specific post by paying about $5 or whatever Facebook decides to increase it to, by paying that amount, Facebook will try to show all of the 2,000 fans your posts. So you'll get everybody to be able to see that specific post. And that brings us to video number 8, which is campaign cost and budgeting. I'm going to show you exactly what features and options that we recommend that you choose, because there are many out there. So we're going to show you exactly step by step which ones to choose and give you an idea of budgeting. Should you start low? Should you start high? What kind of budget should you start out with when you're testing and things like that? And that brings us to video number 9, which is getting the best ad conversions. Now that you've understand at this point to how to set up a Facebook ad, how to do it correctly and target the right audience, once you're getting traffic, you can begin to tweak and tweak and tweak and increase your conversions. So with that said, let's move on to video number 2. Fortunately, you don't need to have any tools or anything like that. All you need to do is have a Facebook account, the ability to pay for your Facebook ads, and that's it. All the other tools that I'll be using are going to be free.